back. Welcome back, everyone, to Harvest Valley. This is episode 10, section 3, the third part. We just had a daffodil parade. It was pretty cool. Esteban tried to get paid, and he sort of kind of succeeded.
I got a plow so that I can do more work.
Thinking
Plows
of
are
work,
worth a lot of money if you think about it.
So that I can do more work.
they are.
And people saved up their entire lives for a plow.
Yeah, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
This plow is probably 100 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Definitely won't fall apart. Probably won't actually.
It's crafted from the finest black metal from Hardland.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Let's I mean, do we need to have a scene of returning the mice to their mice house in the
I mean, of
daffodil float?
course.
Is that what you just do?
I mean, yeah. After the thing, we'll put the daffodil like in the backyard or something.
Oh, we should definitely. What we should do is, and I can make a roll for this because this is awesome. We should convert the float into like a decoration for your house, so your house just has like a big daffodil over it.
Nice. Yes, I love it.
And then like
And
as
then we
it
let the mice
continued-
back into it.
Yeah, and then we let the mice live in that like upstairs apartment.
Perfect.
All right. Okay. Yeah, it sounds like a carpentry roll for sure. It sounds like an OBS 5 carpentry roll.
Oh no!
That's really hard.
Well, it's okay. We can do it.
If
Do
you
you want to help
fail-
me?
The daffodil float will become part of the roof.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I still have mending I could help with, I think. For when you put the hole in the house. Patch that. I'll just patch that back up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Shoot, man. All right. Who's helping me here?
I could maybe stop on by and help. If you get to telling me that you're gonna have this harebrained idea that you're gonna put a flower float on top of a house, and I'll be like, "Cool, that sounds awesome. That's going to make Ashland's house look amazing. I want to be a part of that, and then I'm going to help out with that."
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, that works. That works for me. All right. So I'm getting help from both of you.
Oh, and I would also be doing mending. So just to specify, yeah.
I have so many challenging tests for mending. It's not even funny. I need to do some routine tests.
Mm-hmm. See, I have 2 routine tests for mending, and I could use a challenging test.
So tree-wise, again, because I fixed this roof, so I know the wood that was used and like what's the like best place to like start cutting in and opening up the roof.
Okay.
Tree cutting.
Come on, you can do it. You can bullshit harder.
I mean, I'm cutting wood, right? Like,
Oh, come on.
honestly, I don't know that tree cutting actually does apply here because, like, all of this is just wood that's already been cut down and is being reused.
You just tell me you're putting a scaffolding up.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I put up a scaffolding and I chopped the wood for the scaffolding and yeah.
I don't
Okay.
even know. Let you do whatever. Fine. Yeah, you
All
just
right.
do scaffolding up.
And mending.
Okay.
And I'm gonna spend 1 point of Artha. Because this is just too cool not to. Base on 5. Yes.
Nice.
I'm gonna reroll those 6s.
Nice.
Nope.
Nothing.
All right, but I do get better at carpentry, guys.
Nice.
I'm a better
I would
carpenter.
hope so.
After all
Sweet.
of this, it makes sense that you'd be a better carpenter.
So yeah, you put the flower on top of the house. It's like just floating on top of the house. Like, have you like rotated it to a certain angle or something?
I feel like it looks like, to our modern eye, like a satellite dish, except painted yellow.
So you got a flower on your house.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It totally looks like a giant satellite dish. That's so good.
All right. So yeah, you have deposited the mice. The mice. How do you release the mice? You just put them by the daffodil and open up the thing, and they run in.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, and
Here, I told you it was only temporary. Welcome back to your mouse house.
yeah, the mice, they go into the float. They look around the daffodil. You saw them climb up to the top. They just squeak though.
I hope you like it. Now we're really neighbors.
Squeak. Lots of little squeaks. Later that night, more mice arrive. You see them climbing up like the side of the house, and you hear them scrambling over the roof.
All right, cool. There'll be lots of mice in the little mouse house. It'll be fine.
Oh yeah.
I need to go make sure that my fields are good.
I need to actually do some of these beliefs that I have.
That sounds dumb. Don't do that part.
Before you go to your fields, can I have a conversation with you about me
Oh,
building
yeah.
a brewery on your land?
Sure.
Yeah, so I will probably like in the morning we're like doing our chores or whatever. That'll be like, Ashlyn, we've got an opportunity for you.
I'm all ears. What kind of an opportunity are you talking about?
Well, you see, I'm gonna be building a brewery. It's gonna be beautiful, beautiful location. I need the space to have it so that we can make more of that delicious ice whiskey. I think we can spread it across the whole town, maybe get it out into the city. I know some people out that way might be able to help us.
In what way?
Well, help us sell it once we've made it.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. Sorry,
But,
I'm not.
But you see, the thing is, I don't exactly have any land or money to start the brewery.
Oh, well, how much land does it take to have a brewery?
I think we can make it work on your farm here if you're willing to give me some space, and you can help with whatever you want, and we can do this together, and it'll be good. It'll be great.
Well, it's I do need to clear some of the land some more, and if you could help me with that, maybe as his payment, I could let you use some of it. Although technically this is all still Uncle Bish's land, maybe we should talk to him.
All right. Well, I had the feeling that The old man was trusting you to call the shots, but I'm more than happy to speak with him.
Well, I mean, as far as farming, sure, but this seems like it's a little bit outside of what what our agreement, you know?
Ned's
I
gonna
don't want to overstep my
Ned's
boundaries,
gonna
that's all.
Ned's gonna take Ashwin's hand in his hands, and he's just gonna be like, Ashwin, I've known Bish a long time, and I can tell he trusts you to do what's right.
Yeah, all right, then come help me. I've got a lot of crops to water and some fields to clear before it gets dark, and we'll find a good spot for your brewery, okay?
Absolutely. Excellent choice. I will not let you down. Trust me. We're gonna make great whiskey. We'll sell it all over the place. We're gonna be rich.
Well, I mean, I already have quite a bit of money, and it's not like I'm really that was a cattail.
Yeah, I figured it out. But wow.
Sorry, the look on your face for a second. Anyway, so yeah, she'll agree. Especially if you come and help her clear these fields out.
All right. Yeah, I'll help you out.
Farming montage.
Yeah, farming takes a while.
It takes a while, and also like Ashlyn's hurt, so having Ned to help her is probably going to help out a lot, so that she doesn't overstress herself.
Yeah. So you're trying to just clear all your fields now?
Yeah, basically like clear all the fields and make sure that I keep watering my hold on, I wrote down what my crop is.
Well, we haven't really decided exactly how
Spinach.
expansive the farm is. You know?
I mean that's true, but however expansive it is, that's how much I want to clear.
Okay. How much
Clearing
of
land.
this land do you want to claim? Because I feel like there's a large area. Let me just draw. You can claim, like, say, this orange circle,
Mm-hmm.
or you could claim more conservatively this red circle. Probably no one would complain about that red circle.
I mean, I feel like the orange circle is like traditionally Uncle Bish's farm, and like the red circle is how much he's been able to farm on his own in the last like 10 years.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like the red circle, probably. Now the ground's been worked, and the orange circle is like, this is untamed wildland. Like the hills have stood for a long time, and there's probably old growth forests on it,
Mm-hmm.
and who knows what.
Well, I think like we finished. I think the project for right now is clearing the red circle, and if that's already cleared, then kind of looking through the orange circle for where a brewery might go.
So I feel like you've only done one part of the farm so far
Mm-hmm.
that you're actually using. Like this is like this green circle.
So many circles.
So you've only done the green circle so far.
Okay.
So let's say it'll take about a month to finish the rest of the red circle.
Okay.
Okay. I guess it'll be a farming test. I can't imagine what else clearing land would be. Unless there was like
No, I think farming is correct.
labor or something.
I want to fork farming wise
Sure.
and grain wise.
Okay.
Do I still have to clear any of this part? Like trees, stumps, stuff like that?
Yeah, like it's the red part is like the Stardew Valley plot,
Okay.
and the orange part is like when you leave your screen.
When you're like going to clear the area near the pond.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I think hatchet wise would be appropriate.
Okay.
I'm helping.
I don't even mean like going by the pond. I mean like when you go by the caravan outside of the property. Like it's really never been farmland.
So can I help with tree cutting?
Sure.
Okay.
Cool.
I think that's as good as I'm gonna get. What
Does Adam
is?
want to help with his new plow?
Oh yeah, yeah. Do you want to help me out?
For sure. I keep pointing at the wrong place.
Where's your
Now,
camera?
now that my
Where's
camera's
your
up here.
camera?
Eh.
Okay. That
Yeah,
was
totally help.
5. Okay. Sweet. What is my ob?
We're taking a long time. I think it's just a matter of time. No, I actually add more complications. Okay. I will give you. Let's see here. Let me look at the odds. So it's not risky. So it's easier than risky. Yeah, I think it's obs 2.
Ob 2? Okay, I'm gonna kick its ass. All right. 3 successes.
Okay. Say you will in a month have this thing cleared.
Awesome.
Do you fast forward a month, or do you want to say play out some of this time where you have like you're working hard, 8 hours a day, all of you.
But then we still have some free time in between.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, doing some of those downtime things is good.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I need to squeeze in taking care of my sheep. Oh, and I have another thing. So I Googled growing spinach specifically because that's what the tab says. And it gave general instructions for what you would do like with just like farming anything.
Yep.
And the word that popped up was fertilizer. And I've realized something now, which is that my horses, they have manure, which can be used as fertilizer, and I should probably get on selling that.
Probably.
So that I can have.
You gotta collect it though. That's the thing.
Yes.
I think your sheep and goats would probably make better manure. I don't think horse manure is as good.
Is it?
Probably true. I mean,
I don't know for sure, but all I know is that it's more common to use like a grazing animal. I guess a horse is a grazing animal, isn't it?
It depends what you feed them.
Okay,
If
well
you
that
don't-
would make sense.
If you feed the horse oats, then its manure is not very useful. But if you graze it on all kinds of things,
yeah.
then this is a fact.
I mean, my sheep eat slimes. So that's probably not very good.
I forgot about that.
So maybe the horses are just like my okay safe bet.
Okay.
I mean, that's probably reasonable.
I mean, why don't you roll and find out?
Yeah.
So you want to make? I think this is a resources test to make a fund.
To make a fund?
A poop fund?
Yes,
a poop fund.
A poop fund.
Excellent.
That's gonna be an impossible resource roll for you.
I mean, my resources are actually 0 right now because they were 1 and they got taxed to. I'm actually not sure.
Sounds like you need some help.
Yes.
Maybe Ashlyn is your first investor of of manure here. So helping you get the manure business off the ground with her savvy business sense. Yeah, I'll help you out here and lend you. Wait, I have to generate a cash die and then hand it to you for this to work.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What's the op on generating a cash die again?
Or you can just help.
Well, I can't because he can't actually make the roll with a 0 die.
That's true. Okay.
By the way, I'm actually going to put this down to 0 because before I had it at 1 with the current tax being 1, but that doesn't make sense. Current tax 0, resources 0.
There you go. What is the ob for generating cash die again?
I think it's
cash
3.
die is up 2.
Is
I think 1 cash die is up 2. I think.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
okay.
ups 2.
Ups 2.
Let me think about your injury for a moment.
Huh?
What level is your injury?
It's technically a MIDI that's been healing.
Oh, but this is in between. This isn't after a month. This is
right, but wounds are never tracked on
resources
tests anyway.
Okay, good. I bet it's gonna still show up.
I removed it just for right now, but we'll put it back.
Okay.
Do you want help on this, Kelsa?
Do you have resources? Would you like to help? So we can pool our resources to help Esteban get his poop fund together.
Yeah,
okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure, sweet. Rachel will invest too.
Oh yeah? Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks, Rachel.
Unless you want a harder test.
No, actually I need some routine tests, so this is good.
Okay.
I really want to I do want to help you, so I'm going to spend my persona here to help you out. Actually, no. If I fail, I'm going to invoke the wolf. That's better.
You suddenly turn into a wolf head pinstripe suit.
That's perfect. No.
Invoke the wolf.
Yeah, let's wolf it up. What can I get for a wolf bargain here to invoke the curse of the night?
You're dealing with money.
I know it's silly, but that's okay. Just be that much more intimidating. But what does the wolf want in return? Hey.
It's hard. It's a hard situation because the consequences for your failure are that you don't get the cash die.
Yeah.
And we get taxed.
Yeah,
yes.
And you get taxed. So, what would the wolf? The wolf doesn't really. I mean, the wolf doesn't really have a thing for manure or fertilizer. It's a fact.
But the wolf does have a thing for goats.
Yeah, I don't want to eat the goats. Like, I want to eat all the animals, and I'll turn them into manure. Ha ha ha. No, it doesn't work. What could it be? What does the wolf want? The wolf wants...
All I'm thinking of now is the stupid Ylvis song. What does the,
Sing the song to me.
What does the fox say?
Oh, what does the
What do the fox say?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. Well, there you go. The wolf has a new song for you.
Oh.
God.
Okay.
The song is a riddle. The riddle is...
Riddles are hard to come up with on the spot.
But I can tell you what the answer to the riddle gives you. And I think the answer to the riddle tells you how to get into the next level of the dungeon.
Ooh.
So I'm going to... He gives you a song. And he wants you to spread the song. He's going to put the song in your head. And you're going to be humming it all the time. It's going to be stuck in your head.
All right.
If you fail. All right. So you get to re-roll your failures.
Curse of the Wolf song.
That's all successes right there.
So the wolf doesn't put the song in your head. Well, he does.
But it's not. Yeah, I don't have to hum it constantly.
You don't have to hum. It's pretty catchy though. You might want to.
I kind of don't want to, just because the wolf wants me to. But do I know that? So that's...
Well, you know the wolf wants you to.
Okay. Do I? Okay, we'll put that on the back burner. I'm gonna put wolf song riddle in my inventory. So you've got a cash die now. Congratulations.
Yay!
Sorry it took so long. It's like devil's bargains are easy because you can't sugar digger devil's bargains without the bargain. But if it's hard to come up with a bargain, man. All right. So you got the cash die. It takes you more than, you're going to need a few more dice. How do you intend to get them?
I could sell my wool again. It's probably about that time of year.
Okay. Well, let's see what's up with Ned.
Wow, so I'm spending a month doing this project, or are we fast forwarding past that?
We're in this time, but you have like 8 hours a day to do something else. It's like, like starting at 5 p.m. until midnight, you can do something else. You're physically exhausted, but you could do something else.
Well, maybe I'll start on my plans for my brewery and work on my engineering skill.
All right. Well, part of the reason you were helping clear the land was because you wanted part of it, right?
And Ash said she would let me use part of it. So yeah, I think
you find the land you want pretty early on. You still have to clear it to use it.
That makes sense.
But
right. So I'm not building anything on it, but I want to start like drawing up the plans, basically.
Right. So let me give you a few options. You can build it by the river, by the lake. There'll be ample source of water, and it'll be far enough away from anything else in case it causes a problem. You can build it in the actual red rock cliff. You guys find a crack in the cliff, and you feel like if you mined into it, you would find a cave system of some kind, which could be a great place for a brewery.
And putting it there doesn't take up any of my land, so I'm all for that plan.
Or you can just put it in the middle of a field. The advantage there is that it'll be very easy to transport it once you.
I mean, it's Ashlyn's land, so I'll let her decide.
Okay.
I mean, I say either over by the I'm picturing it over by the river or the lake in my head, but also I personally like the idea of putting it in the cliff face for both the perspective of Ashlyn wanting to keep most of her land for farming, and also from the perspective as a player of if it breaks into a tunnel system, there's probably some weird adventure shit to have there.
Sure, let's do it in the caves. Why not? Cave brewery sounds pretty badass.
Yeah, it does.
So tell me about this thing you're going to imagine building in the caves. Do you want to break open the wall first? Or do you want to carve into the mountain side? Or carve into the cliffside in a specific way to create the specific shapes you want?
I'm imagining it taking advantage. I'm not a stone mason, so I'm not I'm trying to take advantage of the natural cave system as much as possible, I think.
Okay. So you got to break down that wall first.
Sure.
So you have no kind of skills for mining? Does anybody in the group have mining skills?
I've got adventure-wise. Yeah, not even close. I mean, mending.
Is
bureaucracy? Is that a thing? No. No. Yeah, I don't think I have anything even close to demolitions or anything like that.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Well, let's fake it.
Yep, it'll be a test. I'll tell you the odds after you agree to this mining.
Sure, why not? Worst comes to worst, we don't end up actually putting the brewery here, and we just fuck up this wall.
If you fail, you are going to drain the river into the caves. The river will dry up.
That's pretty bad.
I mean, not the whole thing, but
that is pretty bad.
The lake will definitely dry up, and everything to the west of where you break into the wall will dry up into the pits. Okay, does that sound good to you?
All right.
Can I help?
Yeah. That's going to be an OBS 2 mining test.
What's mining based in?
Mining is based in perception.
Really?
Yes.
Because I have a 5 in perception if I'm helping.
That's 2 dice, right?
Yeah. I was like, man, I really hope it's perception. There's no way it's perception. And then it was totally perception.
Right, because it's got to be power, right?
Right? That's what I was thinking.
Well, so who's leading the test? Am I? I think I should. I'm pretty high perception.
You were leading the test, and I was helping for 2 dice.
Cool. All right. What's the? Sorry, I missed the ob. If you said
OBS of 2.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Well, it's doubled to 4 though.
I got this, Kelsa.
All right, all right. Let's see it.
See, now I'm just gonna fail miserably.
You got any forks? No, you can't fork.
I don't have mining, yeah.
Yeah.
But I would like to take my time because we are taking our time clearing the fields anyway.
Sure, you can take your time.
Oh yeah.
So let's say I'll take you like.
Excuse me.
A week.
Cool. Two. Boom.
Yes.
You got 6s.
Very nice.
I don't have any fate left.
So you break into the side of the cliff, and you find this cave system. It seems like this cave system is full of salt. There's like salt crystals everywhere. I don't know if you've ever been in a salt mine, but instead of having black or gray walls, most of the walls of this mine are like this white, sandy color. And it's obviously extremely dry in here. You're not going to find any normal animals living in here.
Of course not.
No.
But it is a good place to set up a brewery, right? I didn't do this for nothing.
All right. Salt mines are great. They don't explode. That's the most important part, honestly.
Right.
This is going to be a great brewery. This is so exciting.
You can make salty alcohols, I think.
Is that a thing?
I don't know.
It is now.
Is now.
Cool.
All right. Let's see here. Okay. I feel like it's the time to make the ice whiskey.
But I need to get the grain, right?
Yeah. So the winter goddess has the grain. Well,
she did say she would help us.
Right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
She has the seeds. So I think what are you doing again, Esteban? Are you doing anything in particular?
On the mining project, I don't think I'm going to help with the mining bit.
Yeah.
I can maybe help later with mending to get like the inn actually, not the inn, the brewery actually built. But right now, as a player, I'm looking at what salt can be used for in brewing, and I found something called brewing salts. I'm going to look at what brewing salts do. Tune in later.
Okay. So I think. Let's do this scene in the seed bank. So the winter goddess pays Rachel a visit. She sent a message to you, Ashlyn, that she has the grain.
Okay.
She wants to meet at the seed bank.
Sure.
So I think you get there. So her and Rachel have hit it off before. You think that it's probably because they're both very practical about
everything,
how to get things done. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Rachel's also pretty intelligent and savvy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you get there, and Rachel is bargaining with the winter goddess about what happened to the rest of the seeds, from the grain. So let me roll for her. She's haggling with you know who. Uh-huh. Oh.
There's a 6 there.
There's a 6 there. NPCs don't have a whole lot of Artha. But this is pretty important, I think. If she could get these seeds, she could sell them to other people. Alright, let's find out Artha.
Does she know that she's an inadvertent investor through her wife yet?
I think so.
Because I want them seeds for free.
I mean, I'm not giving you the seeds. You can have the harvest, or at least some of it.
So she convinces the winter goddess that, the seeds are just taking up space in your beautiful ice castle.
Mm-hmm.
I can watch over them for you. You don't have to worry about any pesky adventurers breaking in. No one's ever managed to break into my bank. And she shows her this giant metal round seal and like this smooth concrete wall. She says, nothing gets in here. Nothing. And the winter goddess is impressed enough. She pulls out this blue bag with obviously the frost symbol on the side and hands it to Rachel. And Rachel's like, yes.
Oh, Rachel, Winter, good to see you both. I was coming to get some of those seeds so we could get started on growing the ice wheat so we can make the ice whiskey.
So Rachel's like, oh yes, I saw them earlier. And the winter goddess is like, yes, I brought the grains as requested. And she has another bag. This one was quite a bit bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And you look in there and you see, processed wheat grains. And she says, this is it. This is the ingredient you need.
Oh, thank you.
Ice whiskey.
This is great.
Be very careful with it.
Of course.
What did the ice whiskey do again?
It just made you feel really warm and made you when you touch something, it iced over a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. She says, anywhere that the ice wheat grows, there will always be winter there. Anywhere where the ice wheat is fermented, it will bring the spirit of winter there.
Is that, what's the spirit of winter if you're the goddess of winter?
It's like the spirit of the harvest, or the spirit of summer, or the spirit of the holidays. It's a feeling inside of you, an emotional state.
So, winter can be a nice season. So
it is. It's very peaceful.
It sounds pleasant.
It should be.
Thank you for the warning.
But mortals often mess things up dangerously.
I suppose that's true. I can't argue with you there.
Be careful. And then she just... Then she leaves. And Rachel's like, so... That's the grains Ned wanted.
Yes.
Does he have everything ready to go?
Do you have everything ready to go?
I assume I have to build a brewery, don't I?
You still gotta design the brewery, even.
And then build it, yeah.
And of course take his time with everything.
Not yet. It's, we just cleared out the cavern where we're going to place the brewery. We haven't even started on building it.
Interesting. Well, if you want, I will keep the grains safe.
Oh, that would be so great. I wouldn't want to impose on you and your seed bank, but since you're volunteering, of course.
Yes, it's the middle of summer. A lot of the seeds I have already been sold. It's largely, we still have quite a bit of stock in case this year turns out to be a poor harvest. But there's quite a bit of open space. It won't take up much room until fall, of course.
Of course. We should have it taken care of by then.
Right. So yeah, she'll take the grains and she'll invite you inside the seed bank.
I'll come inside.
Make an observation check.
Okay. I'm good at this thing. Where's my mouse? Okay, there we go. Wait. Am I lying? Do I not actually have observation? I thought I did. I do. Okay, there it is. Boop. Since I don't know what I'm observing, I don't know if any forks would possibly apply.
Okay, I'll tell you what you're observing. There are mice trying to get into the seed bank.
Sneaky little mice.
These we feed and clothe and give them homes.
Grain wise and farming wise, I think for sure. It's probably all that actually applies here. Okay, what is my ob?
Let's find out. 4. Ooh, they rolled a 6. Let's reroll that.
Oh no.
These mice are about to wreck you.
Obviously, Rachel's keeping an eye out too, so take a help die.
Okay.
This is why you always bring Ned.
Let's go. I got a 6. I do have the fate. Let's spend it. Yes.
Okay.
Barely.
So yeah, you spot 3 or 4 mice that are creeping around in like the very corner of the concrete wall, and they're creeping closer and closer. And Rachel is just about to open the door.
Oh, wait, just a moment. And I think that Ashlyn is just gonna like squat down in front of them and be like, I see you and what you're trying to do. You're not allowed inside there, little mices. I'm sorry. There's plenty to eat other places. We gave you a little daffodil home, but this is a step too far. Blatant robbery? I just want to be your friend. You gotta stay back.
Okay, make your persuasion check.
Okay.
These mice have a will 4.
Willful mice.
These are adventurer mice.
Okay. That means I get adventurer wise.
Yeah.
Ha!
Let's see. Grain wise. Possibly farming wise.
Can we get an advantage die for not murdering these mice when we had the chance?
Sure.
Building them a house instead.
Yeah. See.
I don't think these are the mice you captured, but
Not
they
the
certainly know. They certainly know the Great Daffodil Mouse House.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you can get an advantage die. You can take a reputation soon.
A reputation among mice.
Yes.
I love it. Okay. 5 dice for 4. 3 successes again.
No.
Darn it.
Okay. So the mice, they stop. One of them stands up on his hind legs and it draws out this tiny little sword and it squeaks out, "What you have does not belong to you, belongs to all in the Harvest Valley. Should share it. If you not share, we take."
Do you need some seeds to plant a little farm?
I am not a farmer. I'm an adventurer. I go to the most dangerous places in all the valley. Bring the greatest riches to my people.
I'm sorry, this is not one of the places that you can get those riches. There's lots to be had, and I'd be happy to share with you. But you can't just take them here. We're protecting them for everyone so that we can grow the next generation of crops. It's not so simple.
So the mice says, "It matters not what grows in the fields, if it is grain or wildflowers, if it is spinach or wild strawberries. The bounty is enough. What I am here for is to challenge. Now, open the vault, or we will open it ourselves."
If we open it for you, there's really no challenge in that, is there? And then I'll open the door.
Rachel gives you a look? Like, what are you doing?
I'll shake my head at her.
Okay, you open the door. I think she's like too stunned to say anything. And the 3 mice jump in. They scurry into the vault.
All right, well, I need to get them.
Can Ned have been alerted by all this commotion, or am I busy doing other things?
I think you're busy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into the vault and say, if you're here for a challenge, I certainly didn't see one.
The mice are probably like far away. Like it's a big place. So you step into the vault, and you see, first off, there's this giant pit of like rice seeds in the middle. It's enormous. It's like 150 feet wide.
That's huge.
And in a circle around this giant pit are little shelves. Each of them is labeled with a different name, and there's a picture of a plant on it. So they're much smaller, like say 2 feet wide, 1 feet tall. And you don't see the mice anywhere. You can try and see them with observation.
Yeah, I bet I
but
can spot them.
They're not saying anything.
I'm gonna find them. Let me find their little mouse faces.
Okay. Let's just do stealth. Okay, it's a obs 2.
Okay. So again, grain wise, adventure wise, and farming wise.
Sure.
Okay.
All right.
I almost fucked that up.
So the mice have burrowed into the giant pile of rice.
You need to get out of there. I'm gonna come at them like,
Are you trying to intimidate them, or what's going on here?
I'm trying to mom them.
I don't think there's a skill for scolding.
Unfortunately, I think that would fall under intimidation. It's just a very specific type of intimidation.
I was gonna go for child rearing, but I don't have that either.
Child rearing is actually really good for that.
Right.
All right, let's take a look at child rearing.
I totally do not have that, but I totally love it.
Anyway. All I know is that when you fail this is when 3 mice come bursting out of the res shouting for the guard.
Definitely.
Okay, yeah, sure, you can try child rearing.
Oh boy, this is gonna... Oof.
There will 4 mice, remember.
Good luck.
I can't possibly do this. This is why I needed to have saved my night wolf here to intimidate.
Yeah, to intimidate mice.
Intimidate mice.
Thank you, Ashlyn. I'm so sorry.
So if you fail on this, Rachel is going to come inside and lock you both inside with the mice.
Okay, well. What's child rearing based off of? Will?
That's what I was thinking.
I figured probably. Okay. Boy, this is gonna be real bad. This is real bad. I'm 100% failing this unless my dice explode off the chart. I got 0 6s, and 2 successes out of 8. So.
Yeah.
So far, these mice are proving to be better adventurers than anyone else on this show.
Right?
So Rachel comes in. She closes the vault door behind her. She has a key.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not like you're stuck in her forever. She also has a broom. She has 2 brooms. She hands you a broom as well. She says, "The mice cannot be reasoned with. I don't even know why. Okay, that one mouse talked. Okay. So I guess talking to them wasn't completely crazy.
It was worth a try.
I'd never heard a mouse talk before.
I had neither.
We still gotta get rid of the mice.
Okay.
The mice. Did you see if there were male mice and female mice?
Did I see if there were male mice and female mice?
What was your observation roll?
4.
4. No, it's too hard to tell.
I didn't look that closely, I'm afraid.
If there was both, they could multiply.
That is
Eat
a
all the
problem.
seeds. This is horrible. I can't poison all this rice seed. That would be horrible if there was ever a major famine in the town.
I agree.
We have to dig the mice out ourselves.
I could hit them with my spear, but that would just get blood in your rice, and that wouldn't be good anyway.
Well, there were 3 mice. If you get, there's only be there's either 1 female or 1 male. If we're lucky, we'll get the one we need. A little blood, I can scoop that out with a bucket. No problem at all.
And I think like Ashlyn raises her voice, which is still not very loud, and she's like, "I'm really sorry, mice. I didn't want to hurt you, but if you don't get out now, I'm gonna have to come after you with weapons and force."
Okay. Go ahead and roll Intimidate.
Yeah, I don't have that either.
Obstacle is again the will of the victim. So I guess when you fail, the mice will attack.
That's fantastic, actually. That's actually good for us. Intimidate's based on will as well, right? Yeah, it's gotta be.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, let's go. No modifiers. No Artha. My face off is 4. Once again, I got 2 6s though.
I don't know about this. I think those are trap 6s.
Hold on, let me look at my will. I've only spent 1 fate on will already, so I don't think it's probably worth it right now. Okay, I'll leave it.
You got some difficult will checks at least.
Okay, so the mice will attack.
Oh wait, no, because it's just. Oh no, base out 4 against base out 4 is difficult. It's just showing as routine because it's in the training section.
Yeah.
The mice will attack.
Wait, hold on. If that's true, no, I still need a challenging. Okay, so it doesn't help me that much.
They're going to try and sneak up on you guys. And,
no.
And if they succeed on sneaking up on you, they'll get the first attack.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll observation again.
All right.
Oh, I should roll 1 more die because they're working as a group. It's obs 2.
Yeah.
Wow.
There we go.
Right. So you see the 3 mice. They are scurrying up a post on the wall. They're trying to jump, they're trying to climb up the post in between the drawers of seats.
Mm-hmm.
So you see them, so you can make the first attack.
Sorry.
Trying to speak in mouse, I see.
Obviously. Yeah, I guess I'm going to go ahead and attack them then.
Okay.
I just realized I needed to put my wound back and I didn't do it.
That's fine.
But I'll put it back right now.
You still would have succeeded that roll.
Yeah.
And
okay.
the previous roll.
Anyway, Javelin.
Yeah. You'd have succeeded all those rolls, even with your wound.
Okay, I'm gonna javelin. I'm going to I'm forking adventure-wise.
Okay.
I don't know if grain-wise would apply here.
No.
Dance.
You can dance fight the mouse, but not the javelin.
Yeah, no. Inconspicuous. They don't see it coming.
Sure.
Okay. That's one. What's my ob?
You're just attacking the mouse. You have surprise. I guess I should deal surprise by just giving you bonus dice. So let's give you +2 bonus die. Give you 3 bonus dice for the weapon. We're gonna do this like a bloody versus.
Okay.
So yeah, it sounds reasonable to me. Actually, you can either take 3 bonus dice for the versus, or you can make it gray shaded.
I mean, I'll take gray shaded if I can get it.
Okay, so they don't get 3 bonus dice for the weapon. You just get gray shaded.
Okay.
And I'll roll for the mice. The mice have a fighting skill. They have weapons, give them 2 dice. And then I'll give them a 1 die advantage for being very small.
Okay.
Because they also have like some light leather armor, but I don't think it's going to matter against a gray shade weapon.
Probably not.
Yeah, I mean, we can talk about it after because it's not that important. But generally, gray shade weapons don't actually affect your skill at all. All it does is it means it does gray shade damage, which basically means that if you hit anything mortal, it's like
we're doing different thing, so
it's fine. I'll take it.
Okay.
We don't need the rules.
Yeah, I mean, like it's fine. That's why I didn't say anything earlier. But
yeah. Oh, and there's 3 of them, so they're going to help each other, obviously.
Obviously.
It's going to roll once for all the mice. So they get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all helping each other. What'd they get?
5.
5. Okay.
Okay.
Oh no.
I got 1 6.
I mean, 1 6.
Yeah.
Even if it's gray shaded.
I mean, I got 2 more successes.
Wow.
I still failed, but I got 2 more successes.
Okay.
But also, I'm now better at javelins.
That's fairly important.
Yeah.
So yeah, the mice. So this is like a fight check, right? Like if the mouse win, they won.
Mm-hmm.
And if you won, you get the mice. But you go to swing at the mice, and your javelin goes whoosh, and doesn't get any of the mice. It cracks up against the wood of all the shelves of seeds,
Mm-hmm.
and it breaks that. And like you think like several of the seed bins, the seeds are mixing up together. And then the mice leap off the wood, and they lunge at you. 2 of them miss you, but the leader mouse manages to grab your hair and plunge his little tiny sword into your neck.
Oh no.
And you feel a paralytic poison start to take effect.
That's the bad.
So as you begin to pass out, you see Rachel picking up her broom and going at the mice. So go ahead and make a fort check.
Okay.
It's going to be obs 3 fort check. Okay, so you.
Wait, I got a success. I mean, I got a 6.
Yeah. Okay. If you fail, you're going to pass out, obviously.
I succeed.
All right, you succeed. So you can return after. You can act in the next round.
Awesome.
Let's see here. So Rachel is going at them with the broom.
Now I'm almost out of fate.
I think there isn't a broom skill, so this is probably like brawling or something. I imagine she's driven off plenty of animals with brawling.
I am sure.
But the broom is extremely large. So I'll give her a die. All right. So she goes at them with the broom, and the mice will try and fight her. It's a new fight round, so. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. There's only one mouse this time, so his friends can't help. All right, doesn't matter. So Rachel is also afflicted with the paralytic material.
Obviously,
has a fort of 3.
I think after she makes that roll, it's time to cut over to what Esteban and Ned are doing while we're getting our asses kicked by these.
The mouse guard don't play, Kelsa.
I know.
The mouse guard don't play.
I know, but still.
You guys are like, it's like fighting a cat or something. Scary. All right. So yeah, let's cut over to these guys. I think it's probably been a day. Actually, it's probably maybe it's even later that night, Ned. You realize that Kelsa was supposed to have brought you the grains, and maybe you're getting like kind of paranoid that someone like knew about the grains and wanted to kidnap the grains or something.
My competitors.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go look for Ashlyn.
All right, so I think you bump into Esteban and his plow. He's probably like working part of the field.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just tip my hat to him.
Look at me, Ned. I'm Mr. Plow.
Yeah.
What are you up to?
Have you seen Ashlyn?
I've not.
Did you take the grain?
No, I've been out here plowing in the field all day, so something bad happened to Ashlyn, or she's at the diner.
Do we hear any commotion in the grain storage place? Like that's on the property, right?
No, it's into town.
Oh. Well, yeah, I'll just head into town looking for Ashlyn then.
Okay, so yeah, you look around, you don't see her. You probably might have heard that she was going to meet the winter goddess at the seed bank.
All right.
Obviously, when you knock on the door, nobody answers.
How high is the window?
Oh, there's probably a window you can just look in, but you wouldn't see anything of interest, really. Like, you'd see... It's probably just literally a counter and a coat rack Yeah, looking in, you probably would see Ashland's coat. It's a little bit chilly still.
I'm gonna climb through the window.
Okay. You climb into the window. You start looking around. You want to do a climbing check?
I mean, do I need to if it's a first floor window?
Do you want an OBS 1 routine climbing check?
Sure. Why not?
Okay, sure.
I never turned down a free check.
If you fail, you're gonna have to break something to get in.
It's not exactly free.
It's free, Kelsa. It's free.
I think you and I have different ideas about prices, but you know.
Oh no!
Yeah. You break something.
Now you do have a 6 right there, but you're out of fate.
Yeah, you broke something. I think there's like a vase with daffodils in it. The daffodil vase just clatters to the floor and breaks.
Oh my god. Whoever got Ashland must have broke this vase too.
Ned, you knocked it over. Speed and grace are one sometimes.
Do you want to lie?
Ashland?
Ashland!
All right, so we'll crossfade to Ashland. Like you're just lying on like this wooden walkway over the giant pile of rice seeds.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of coming to, you can hear someone calling your name.
Do you hear that? Hey, Rachel?
You hear Rachel snoring.
Oh, sweet Rachel. Like go over and gently make sure she's okay.
Do you have the medicine skill?
No, I sure don't. The closest I've got is I'm learning animal husbandry. I mean, yeah, I don't have any kind of medicine skill at all.
Alright. Hold on a sec. Here's apothecary, right? Apothecary.
That's a thing.
I think apothecary, you can use that to diagnose things. It doesn't say anything about that.
Anatomy you can use.
Yeah, anatomy you can use to diagnose stuff.
Okay, let's do anatomy. Obs 2.
Obs 2, and is that based off perception?
It is.
Okay. Yeah, I had a character that was a doctor, so I'm like remembering these things.
Nice.
Up 2.
So you don't hurt her by checking her pulse, but
yeah, I don't know.
You don't find a pulse. You think she's dead.
It seems like, yeah, it seems weaker than normal. It's very hard to find.
And then I guess I'll know, and that's like after that, and like so I start kind of freaking out about Rachel is when I like notice someone calling my name.
Yeah.
And I can tell it's coming from the outside of the vault, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I will take the key from Rachel and open up the vault.
So you look for the key on her body and it's not there.
Damn you, mice.
Nice.
And you look at the door of the vault and it seems like it's cracked open a bit.
Mice. Well, I guess I'll come over to the door and like push it open and be like, "Oh, Ned, I'm so glad you're here. We have a little bit of a problem, and and Rachel is hurt, and
oh my God, was it bandits?
Kind of. They were little mice bandits.
Good one. So what really happened?
They had a poisoned sword and they attacked us. I tried to reason with them and they wouldn't listen to me. I always try to be so nice to everyone, and they attacked me and Rachel.
Mice.
So depending on how much you believe Ashlyn, you might think that the poison was hallucinogenic.
Honestly, Ned is like trying really hard not to laugh, but like knows that like Ashlyn is crying, so it would be like massively horrible to just like laugh at the fact that she got her ass kicked by mice. But like he also doesn't really understand. It's like mice.
I mean, you do have a trait about laughing at inappropriate times.
That's true, but I didn't make a steel test, so it's okay.
I mean, that's true. You did not. That's fair.
So I think I'll just be like, I guess you should have let me kill those mice the first time.
I didn't want to kill any mice.
Well, now we gotta hunt them down if they took my grain. Did they take the grain?
Look around because I've lost track of the grain.
So you see like trails of rice on the floor where probably some of it spilled out of their bags.
Mm-hmm.
But thinking back, the bag of ice rice, of ice seed, no, of ice grain was on Rachel's body.
But is it still there?
The bag is there.
Go look inside the bag.
All right, so you look inside the bag, and you think about 3 ounces are missing.
So, like, not a huge amount, but some.
Do you tell Ned?
Would he be the wiser?
No, but I also don't feel like Ashlyn would lie, but I also don't know if she'd volunteer that information.
Well, I asked you.
Well, like I pick up the bag and I'm like, I found the bag of the wheat. See? Although it's a little bit lighter than before. Not much though.
So they took it.
Not all of it.
I mean,
Wait, Ashlyn?
a little bit of it.
So Ned, like, do you like offer him the sack?
Yeah.
He like takes the sack and like ties like a knot in it and like puts it on slings it over his back, and then like pulls out one of his arrows, and he gets like this like gleam in his eye, and he just goes, "They drew first blood."
Okay. That feels like the perfect place to wrap the show on. to go on our 2-week hiatus for holidays. Just like, I'm gonna kill me some mice.
They drew first blood. It's gonna go full Rambo now on mice.
You're hunting for innocent mice because you don't even know what the mice did it look like.
Right?
It's gonna be a mouse kisser. There's something there.
You trying?
There's something about mice.
A mouseicer.
Yeah, there you go.
It's gonna be a mouse kisser.
A mouse
Naming
kisser.
That's different. So boy, I think we all get some Artha.
I hope so.
I like how this game is like the opposite of Mouse Guard, because we got our asses kicked by the Mouse Guard.
Right. Then let's do the same order we did introductions earlier and go through some Artha, starting with Sam.
Hi. I hope I deserve Artha. Let's see what I got. Ashlyn is clearly capable of taking care of her land, but she always manages to get herself in some sort of weird trouble or other.
Well, yeah.
I will help her in her dealing with the Winter Goddess. I believe I accomplished that.
Yeah, take your persona.
Some kind of weird trouble.
I
should just leave that first part forever.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Yeah. I need to build a brewery to get started the drink that will bring me fame. I will convince Ashlyn to join my operation and let us use her land. I think
persona.
I finished. And I must obtain the magic grain used to make the ice whiskey. So I could see either persona or fate. Either way, I'm gonna change this belief to reflect the fact that I'm gonna hunt down these cruel mice who drew first blood, and Rambo them.
I mean, they poisoned me and my wife.
I assume you take the bag. Ashlyn is literally holding her hand.
So I'll take the persona.
Ashlyn's like, no, you can't have the ice.
No, I mean
barley, and if you promise not to hurt the mice.
So did my measure twice, cut once get me in trouble because I was busy doing other things when Kelsey got attacked?
Sure, take fate.
Cool. I'm now in a position that I've never found myself in Burning Wheel, in which I have a ton of persona and very little fate.
That's a fun position to be in.
Yeah, I never had. I guess it's usually because most of the time the characters I've played have a lot more traits, is what I think it is. I have like only 3 traits, and so.
Yeah, when I started this game, I had like 2 traits.
So yeah, that's Ned Rollins for you.
Great. Let's talk about Esteban.
Cool. I don't think I get Artha for my first belief because it's Ned and I need to continue our momentum. Let's finish building a house for my sheep. We didn't touch that with a 10-foot pole. But my second belief is Ash is the magnificent clockmaker we need. I cannot allow Winter to pressure her to leave Harvest Valley.
Okay.
Totally persona.
Yeah, I guess she won that duel of wits.
I have so many responsibilities in the Daffodil Parade, pulling the adventurer's float, playing my flute. I need to be getting paid for this so that I can get right with Rachel and so that I can pay Ned. I got paid in a plow. I technically exited this session with more cash dice than I entered with.
Technically, it's true.
Not wrong. You've got a poo fund.
Yeah. No, not yet. Not yet. He's working on it.
Well,
he's got poo cash dice.
He's got poo. He's got lots of poo.
Yeah.
So and much poop.
But strangely, I've never been happier. I don't think telling weird stories when there's a lull in conversation got me in trouble, unless getting nervous around the Winter Goddess and just telling stories about how I have totally 20 lambs and puppies on the way so that you can stay in our world.
I think it does because it was so confusing. None of your companions could help you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, that's amazing. I'm going to take fate for that for sure. Odd?
Sure.
I think that's it.
I'll give you it for Moldy if you say you stepped foot into the seed bank.
No.
Don't do it. Don't do
I mean,
it.
I haven't done it this session. Maybe I'll do it next session.
Okay. I'll accept this. Let's see. For Ashlyn, Ash is her own person no matter what Winter says. She should be able to make her own decisions about her life even if I don't agree with them. I kind of feel like this might be fate and not Persona because I don't feel like we really consulted Ash during this whole Duel of Wits. Other than just trying to keep the Winter Goddess from telling her what to do.
And technically, you told her what to do.
Technically.
You didn't actually defend her ability to make her own decision.
All right, I'll take nothing for that. I think maybe you're right.
I think you should take a fate because perhaps this is part of understanding that.
Now that my fields have been planted, I need to do more farm work. Fields to clear, plants to be watered, etc. Yeah, we were definitely clearing them fields and stuff. So I feel like that's a Persona there. Yeah.
Yep.
I need to ensure the Harvest Goddess comes first in all things, even if that means bringing the wolf to heal. I will pray for guidance on how to train my wolf to my side, as well as my other powers. I don't really pray for guidance on those things, so I did pray.
Do anything to try and understand or tame the wolf?
Not this time. There was, yeah. I'll have to shoehorn that in next time. Always pick flowers or berries helped me out. Waking up and going to bed didn't really come up, but extending the hand of friendship, I think definitely got me into trouble.
Yeah, I think I love it.
Opportunist, tenacious.
Yeah, take it for faithful because it's your failed faith check that created the mice in the first place.
Okay, that's fair. Okay, so that's 3 fate and 1 persona. Yep. I think that's where I'm at.
Waiting a while to make those mice talk. Sometimes it's worth it.
It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. It was really great. Well, wow, that was good. Let's do some shout outs. Some of you do other things. I know we're gonna be going on a mini hiatus and coming back in January, starting in January on Thursdays instead of Fridays, which is just more convenient all around for everybody. So, but we're gonna not have a show until the new year, just because traveling and family and holidays and such and so on. So, yeah. Who are you, Sam, and where can people find you?
Well,
on the internet.
Sam is who I am, and also Wizen. Yes, I actually not that much. Not a big ham guy.
Green eggs are fine though.
I don't mind eggs if they are colored green with food coloring. That's fine with me. I prefer bacon if I'm gonna have to pick a breakfast meat. Anyway, I'm Wizenful on Twitch. The Wizenful on Twitter. I am doing things before heading off for holiday with the family. I am going to be on Unmade Gaming's 12-hour charity stream tomorrow, raising money for Extra Life. I'm going to be kicking off the show running Dungeon World from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. EST. So come out and support us for the kids. Maybe consider kicking in a few bucks because it's a good cause. And then on Monday, I am continuing to play my happy-go-lucky, let's say, sorcerer in a 5e campaign over on Crit Dice Gaming. So yeah, that's where I'll be, other than right here on Fridays, but soon to be on Thursdays for more Burning Wheel.
Awesome.
Nice.
And how about you, Adam?
Hi, I'm Adam / Dark Lavender Void. I made a game. It's called Mortally Bankrupt, and we are playtesting it tomorrow on RP Glory's channel. It's twitch.tv/RP Glory, and I know some people in this Zoom call are great fans of that game.
Awesome. And where can people follow you on Twitter or, other internet social media places?
You can follow me at Dice Camp, at Dice Camp /Dark Lavender Void.
I'm on there too. Wizard
Down
Fool.
with Twitter.
Dice Camp, Wizard Fool. Yeah.
Let me check to see if I actually have you on there.
I see. Apparently, I'm behind the times.
A little bit. It's okay.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, great.
All the nerds are there.
I am a nerd, and I'm not there, so you're a liar.
Oh well.
Dice.camp, I think, may actually be the thing that unseats Google Plus as like the unofficial indie RPG.
I would agree with that.
Place.
Give it time. Apparently, there's funding problems.
Oh, really? For Mastodon?
Yeah, if it gets too big, I'll need a bigger server. So we shouldn't hype it too much. It's just for us.
Just for us.
Really, people who know. If we tell everybody, they'll get too big and they'll die. This has happened before, so and it will happen again.
I'm sure. Golden, why don't you tell us about yourself?
Hey, I'm Golden H. You can actually find me at Golden H on Dice Camp, which is inconceivable. You can find me on other names everywhere else. But, that's how life is sometimes. I like to stream role-playing games, and occasionally I'll play video games. But I'm going to be in California visiting my sister over the holidays. So she lives in Santa Cruz, and apparently winter is the best time to surf. But guess what? It's cold. But
Santa
whatever.
Cruz.
I like to watch the cold people in the sea. It's very funny.
You wear your dry suit. It's all good.
Yeah.
Fun fact: Santa Cruz is where Ernie Ball makes their guitars and basses, and I play an Ernie Ball bass, and they are my favorite basses of all time because I love Ernie Ball and I love their company. And they're in Santa Cruz, so you should go visit them. Because
I don't know where they are in Santa Cruz, but
I don't know either. All I know is that on my base it says "Made in Santa Cruz, California." So
I'm sure you can find it with a quick Google search.
It reminds me of like a Florida tourist town, but it's actually surrounded by really beautiful forests and mountains.
Yeah, because it's really tucked away up against these really steep hills. And getting into or out of that city, either you have to go coasting along, just go along the coast around the bay, or you have to just climb a freaking mountain. So,
like the houses there, oh man, there are some creepy looking houses. There are literally abandoned houses halfway down the mountain that have slid down a little bit, and they're too abandoned for anybody to even try and remove because it is a great place, and there are no role-playing games. We'll have to fix that one day.
Right?
Yeah.
Great.
Anyway, you can kind of get a feeling of who I am by the kind of things I talk about. So I hope you are interested in these things.
Yay. And I'm Kelsa. This is my channel. You should follow, subscribe, all of those things that you do. You can find me on Twitter at Kelsa. I guess I have to get on Mastodon, apparently. Right. And you can find my Discord by there's a link, at least on Twitch. I should probably put that into the YouTube comments as well. This is easy enough fix. And so you can find me here Friday nights, which is now Thursday nights, Saturdays, I'm over on AP Gaming Real. Wednesdays, I am over on Lilypad W's channel for just a little while longer. Longfall is wrapping up, which makes me sad because Longfall has been one of my favorite games to play in. I really love the world and the character. So if you want to see me doing more tiny, adorable voices, but actually being kind of a badass about it, either go back and watch Longfall, or I've been playing through this game called Children of the Zodiac, or Children of Zodiac. I keep adding a "the" in there that's not there. Where I kind of adapted Ashlyn's voice for a character, but I didn't know what her personality was like. I was like, okay, chat, what voice should I use for this new character? I think she's joining our party. And they're like, oh yeah, you should use Ashlyn's voice. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. And it turns out she is mouthy, bitchy, and like very like argumentative.
I think you found a weird funhouse mirror for this character.
And it's really fun to do little kid curses in this voice, but like super serious. So that I'm doing on Mondays at 11 a.m. During the day. Which is pretty cool, pretty fun. I'm going to play that all the way through and see what happens. I'm playing that blind, so it's pretty fun.
Cool.
Nice.
That's me. This has been Harvest Valley, and I'm going to put the outro on. So let's go outro.